There are many open worlds in games today, but few feel truly alive. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is one of the rare exceptions, a world where stories linger in the air, where every village seems to breathe, and where history is carved into the land itself. In this video, we explore how CD Projekt Red built a world that doesn't just surround the player, it speaks to them, it remembers them, and it invites them into a place that feels as real as any storybook realm before it. This is the world of The Witcher 3, a world alive with voices, weather, conflict, and consequences. From the moment Geralt steps into White Orchard, the world establishes a rhythm of constant, subtle conversation. Villagers rumor about the war, children chase each other between crumbling fences, merchants complain about bandits on the road. Nothing calls attention to itself, but everything contributes to the sense of society struggling to endure. Even Geralt himself contributes to this ambient storytelling. As storms roll across Valen's field, he offers a quiet, familiar remark: winds howling. It's a small moment, almost a throwaway, but it roots the player in a world affected by weather, danger, and the mood. The world doesn't wait for cutscenes, it simply exists, continuously, whether you're moving towards it or quietly observing it from a distance. Environmental storytelling forms the backbone of the game's realism. A burned farmhouse tells the soldiers passing through weeks before. A corpse slumped against a tree hints at a robbery gone wrong. A battlefield littered with rusted armor and broken pikes becomes a grim monument to a conflict still shaping the land. There is a rarely exposition explaining these scenes. The player is trusted to interpret them. In the swamps of Velen, abandoned fishing shacks sag under the weight of mist and mold. In Skellige, shipwrecks line jagged coasts, silent reminders of storm and raids. These stories are unspoken, yet unmistakable. Every location carries a memory, and the player, intentionally or not, becomes an archaeologist of these forgotten fragments. In many role-playing games, side quests act as diversions. In The Witcher 3, they are emotional micro-stories, windows into lives shaped by hardship and hope. A contract board might lead to a missing person. A missing person might reveal a family secret. A family secret might reveal a tragedy. These quests rarely offer clean resolutions. They reflect the game's central philosophy. The world is complicated, and the people even more so. A simple investigation into a haunted well becomes a story about betrayal. A hunt for a monster becomes a story about survival and prejudice. The player expects a fight. Instead, they often find a moral crossroads. These moments make the world feel inhabited by real people, not quest givers. Their concerns are grounded: fear, grief, shame, protection, anger. It is the ordinary nature of these troubles that gives The Witcher 3 its soul. Each region in The Witcher 3 carries a distinct cultural identity, shaped by the characters who call it home. Velen is defined by desperation. Its people whisper about war, food is scarce, superstition thrives where hope cannot. Novigrad is a city of ambition and danger. Merchants, thieves, refugees, and priests compete for power in the crowded streets and shadowed alleyways. Skellige is wild, proud, and rooted in tradition. Its leaders speak of honor, ancestors, and the sea. Its people celebrate victories and mourn losses with equal intensity. These regions aren't merely maps. They are societies with long histories, and the characters express these histories through the choices, the customs, and the conflicts. Geralt interacts with these people not as chosen hero, but as an outsider, a traveller, observing, negotiating, and occasionally fighting. His dry humor breaks through at unexpected times, especially in combat, where he mutters lines like, "Damn, you're ugly." A small touch of personality that reminds us he is a character with perspective, not just a vessel for the player. One of the most remarkable qualities of The Witcher 3 is its memory. Choices echo through the world long after the player has moved on. A village might prosper or collapse based on a single conversation. A spared monster might return later in gratitude or in vengeance. A decision made hours earlier might quietly alter a region's fate. The world isn't static, it evolves subtly in response to Geralt's actions. These consequences rarely announce themselves. Instead, you stumble upon them, sometimes by accident, creating moments that feel organic and deeply human. Atmosphere ties everything together. The game's soundtrack is textured and culturally rooted, haunting female vocals, string instruments, and tribal percussion. Each region has a musical identity that reinforces its landscape and culture. Weather shifts dramatically. Storms crash across the plains, fog rolls through ancient forests, sunlight washes over Skellige's cliffs. At dusk, when the wind softens and Geralt gently urges Roach forward with a quiet, familiar, faster, the game feels almost meditative. These atmospheric touches create emotional rhythms, moments of quiet reflections, moments of unease, moments of awe. It is this interplay of sound, weather, and motion that makes the world feel not just seen, but felt. Ultimately, The Witcher 3 succeeds because it understands something essential. A believable world cannot rely solely on the player. It must appear to live when they are not watching. Villagers work, argue, starve, rebuild. Cities thrive and crumble. The land bears the scars of war, fear, and time. The player is not the center. They are simply a participant in the world that existed long before them and will persist long after their story ends. This is why The Witcher 3 remains one of the most acclaimed game worlds ever created. Not because of its size, but because of its life. The world of The Witcher 3 is more than a backdrop to a story. It is a story, told through environment, culture, atmosphere, and choice. It invites us to listen, to observe, and to understand. And in doing so, it becomes one of the gaming's most enduring achievements. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing for more videos like this.